this episode was so good. So yeah, that ending just that was a really good ending. One thing that that stuck out to me was the like shot framing and composition of this episode. I can't remember who directed it, what his name was or her name, but whoever directed it or framed it, whoever the cinematographer was for this episode, did a great job. Oh, I hope my audio wasn't muffled. They did a great job, and this episode was gorgeous. And I just want to talk about that ending real quick. As soon as I saw him standing on that hill, that cliff, I like let out a gasp. I was like, oh, holy shit, they're on the fucking Halo, aren't they? And then he turned around and I was like, wait, are they? And then the camera panned over a little bit, and then we hear that theme. Marty's theme plays, and we see the ring panning all the way up. Oh my god, that was so good. This episode, yeah, that was a great ending. But overall, the episode was really good. So we had Chief is like dying, or was dying, from the artifact until he learned from Makee to surrender to it. And then it basically, it like serves you or whatever. But that was pretty interesting. That whole scene at the end was really tense. Halsey ends up getting kicked out of her lab and everything, and is going to be shipped to another planet or something like that. But Reach, before watching the episode, I was like, oh yeah, Reach is totally going to get glassed by the end of the season. But now I'm kind of iffy. I don't know if they're setting it up like that. I really hope they are, because I want to see more of like the games adapted, but that's whatever. Reach is going to get glassed at some point anyway, so if it's not this season, it'll be next. It's coming. And then, yeah, Miranda ended up getting Halsey's lab in her position as lead of the Spartan program, which is an interesting twist. I didn't expect that to happen, because Miranda's never been a doctor, but I guess you could have seen that coming if you paid attention to the fact that she was a doctor in the series and not a commander or whatever, commander, captain, whatever. Yeah, Kai ends up getting brutal scene of her like getting stabbed with pain meds, probably, I'm assuming. That was pretty bad, and well, it wasn't bad, it was good, but it was bad. And she's out basically most of the episode until Chief ends up telling her the truth, because he tries to kill Halsey again. So last episode he had that anime punch, tried to Falcon punch her, but this time he was trying to see Cortana's limits to see if she could straight up control him, and he was gonna like radiate the room, killing Halsey, and he was like, oh, control me, make me open the door or whatever. And then she was like, I can't, and waited till the last second. And then he finally opened it up and saved her. He's like, just wanted to test the AI's limits. That was a really good scene. And yeah, everything with Makee and Chief, I like how they're being very, very cautious about her, because it makes a lot more sense than them just being like, oh, okay, we saved her. So I like that they're like, these aliens don't take prisoners, so she's got to be one of them, which is really interesting. And I'm glad that they mentioned that, because that's a concern a lot of people had, was the fact that they don't take prisoners. They're genocidal maniacs. But I like that they addressed that ending. Yeah, that ending was so good. I'm just happy that we got to hear the Halo theme the second we saw the ring on screen, and it was just as awesome as I was hoping it would be. When he touched Makee's face, I was just like, shit, please don't do it, because I thought they were gonna kiss. I was like, they have no tension. No. Chief can't have a love interest. His only love interest is Cortana, and they're just friends. So it's just like, please don't do that. And luckily he just touched her face. So let's just hope that they don't go down that route, because I really don't want them to at all. But overall, this episode was really good. I really don't have many complaints about it. It was shot beautifully, and the story was very interesting. It was a solid follow-up to last week's episode, and I am very excited for next week's. So we got 3 episodes left. It's been real. I hope season 2 comes out soon because I'm excited. So yeah, that's really it. That's all I have for this episode. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, give it a like, thumbs up, subscribe if you're not already, and see you guys next week. Peace out.